All right. Hello, Taurus. We are going to do a new love reading for Taurus. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on new love coming in for Taurus, new people, places, and things. Well, new people, new romantic partners, right? So, what is the past energy? What is Taurus getting out of? What is the past love situation for Taurus? What are they coming out of, please? The Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. Okay, so for some of you, you may have been spending a lot of time on your own, focusing on your job, focusing on work, the Knight of Coins. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. It's like working. So maybe you've been kind of solo. You may have been feeling okay being solo. The Nine of Cups to me is typically a solo energy. It can be like I rather be on my own because I don't want to deal with other people's drama. So I rather just focus on myself, focus on my money, focus on my job, focus on my career, something like that. It's kind of what I'm getting. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you. There may have been someone in the picture that you were really into, but with the Nine of Cups, it's like I'm emotionally okay by myself. I'm not emotionally dependent on a relationship or someone to make me happy, especially if they're going to bring drama. I'm good on my own. Okay. Let's see. We'll see how the Nine of Cups, depending on the surrounding cards, can mean different things. But with the Knight of Coins, I think a lot of you are dealing with a situation. Either you're dealing with a situation where you like somebody maybe at work, but you're not quite a couple yet. Or if you were a couple, you're not a couple right now. There's maybe a breakup. You see them at work and it's kind of like an energy of maybe you like to see them at work and you know that kind, you know that energy where it's like somebody that you like or you were dating or you're fighting and you kind of ignore each other but you're happy to see each other but you don't say it. It's either something like that or you're just single and you rather be single until you find someone that doesn't bring you drama. What is Taurus's future love situation, future love situation for Taurus? Okay, good. A lot of cards coming out. Five of Swords and the Moon. So this is a very different energy. This is like drama. Five of Swords is a lot of this is like being in not getting along, being in some sort of drama. So you might meet someone where there is some drama, and then the moon we have this could also be like personal, emotional drama that you're going through. Maybe there's a need to forgive a situation, or you're trying to forgive or work on forgiveness, or somebody is that with you. But I feel like there's a hiding of feelings here. Or let's see what the rest of the cards are saying. Let's put this like this. For some of you, you know, you don't want drama. You want to work on yourself. And you don't you're focusing on your work, you're focusing on yourself, you know, but at the same time it's like there is maybe someone in your mind and that you do think about, but again with the Five of Swords it's like there's too much arguing between the two of you, there's bickering, there's drama. This could be a workplace situation where there's drama. Maybe the since it's a workplace situation it's kept quiet, it's kept silent here with the moon, because the moon can represent secrets. Or this is just something that you're going through internally here with the moon. Like there is someone that's on your mind, but you're not with this person. I'm going to do a different reading for like the person that's on your mind. I'm going to do that, or like the person you're thinking about, or your person you may be in a relationship with them, you may not be, but that's going to be a different read. I want to focus on new love, new. So, what's going on with Taurus? So, what is Taurus's current energy? We have Temperance. Is Taurus ready for a relationship? Is Taurus ready for a relationship? Three of Wands. How does Taurus feel about a new relationship? We have the High Priestess. What does Taurus do that's repelling relationships? Here we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. What is something Taurus can do or focus on to attract the right relationship? What is something that Taurus can do to attract the right relationship? What can Taurus do to attract the right relationship? Ace of Cups. When and how will Taurus meet someone new? The Moon again. So if you may meet someone in the future, because this is the future, and then we have the Moon again. When and how. And next card to represent Taurus's new romantic partner. Who is Taurus's new romantic partner, please? New romantic partner for Taurus. The Nine of Swords. Well, I don't know, Taurus. It looks like there may be a situation here for some of you where there's someone. Why would the new person be in the Nine of Swords? Unless this is an old person. If you're meeting somebody new and they're in the Nine of Swords with the Moon, I would say be very careful with that, because the Five of Swords, the Moon, that's not a positive energy. Five of Swords, they may have mental, and I'm not saying this to be funny. This is a serious issue, with, I feel like, in our culture today, in our world today, people who have some kind of mental imbalance, mental issues, they may need to seek help from a psychiatrist, or they may need to take like help medicine or something to help them. So this talks about illusions, fear, anxiety, the Nine of Swords, anxiety. So for some of you, it's like you're either still in an energy for August where you are either in some type of anxiety because you're still thinking about someone, or you're going to meet someone where they may have some kind of emotional or mental imbalance. Maybe, I mean, this could also be someone who really has a hard time sleeping at night, and it's like anxiety, depression, possibly lots of worry. We'll pull some more cards to see what's going on there. Five of Swords, that's like not getting along, differences. But then we have like Temperance here. So where are you right now? Temperance talks about compromise, Sagittarius energy, balance, moderation, patience, understanding your purpose. You with Temperance, that is an energy of how can we make something work? How do we make our differences here with this Five of Blades? How do we make something how do we mix oil and vinegar? How do we mix oil and water here? Maybe you are different cultures, different race. Maybe it's the same sex situation and it's dealing with society. Or it's just there's arguments between the two of you. There's kind of like a bad energy between you and someone else. And so temperance is about how do we temper that? How do we combine? How do we blend? How do we compromise? I feel like you are in an energy of willingness to do that, unless you're in an energy of, I just don't think that we are going to be able to work this out. I don't think that this is going to work because we're too different. With the Three of Wands being, are you ready for a relationship? I think you are. I think you are exploring opportunities. I think that you are ready. You may be dating online, or you are dating around whoever, wherever it is that you live. I feel like you are. I feel like you're exploring options. You're going. I don't think that you're holding back. I think that you're getting out there. You may not want the drama again, like I said. You don't want drama. You're comfortable with yourself. How does Taurus feel about a new relationship? We have the High Priestess. I want to get a card for that. How does Taurus feel about a new relationship? Can you clarify the High Priestess? You may see like situations and people that you're meeting, especially for the Taurus who is possibly kind of in a Nine of Cups, Knight of Coins energy, where you're like, look, I don't want the drama. I want to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on obtaining the right relationship that I feel we can take it slowly and grow, because I don't want drama and I can see the red flags. I can feel the red flags in some of the people that I'm meeting. And so, or you're very attuned to weeding out the people who you feel may be a source of drama. So you're trusting your intuition because I feel like you want something solid. You're ready to get out there. Some of you may be willing to work on something with someone, or you just don't want anyone's drama, but they're still in your energy if this is someone from the past, but this is future energy. So let's just see. Clarify the high priestess as whether or not how they feel about a new relationship. Guarded. Yeah, because you may have dealt with someone here with the high priestess for some of you where it was like they may have turned out to be someone that you didn't expect them to be. Like they kind of switched up, and so it was like I don't want to deal with that, and now you're very guarded and still very guarded, kind of like what I was saying, guarded, don't want to be too vulnerable, not really putting yourself out there for the wrong person. You don't want the wrong person. You don't want to waste your time. Ten of Swords as what Taurus is doing to repel relationships. Ten of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're not letting a situation, for some of you, not letting a situation end, or ending things when maybe it can be worked out here with the temperance. For those of you who are still like you're on your own, you don't want drama, but there is kind of someone in your energy that you still think about. I don't feel like you're not giving the person like a second chance when maybe it's whatever you guys fell out about may not be that huge. Possibly you're throwing the Ten of Swords in their back because and not willing to compromise or work on anything. Also, a lot of anxiety and worry here again with the Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords reversed to the Nine of Swords. So it's like being in a kind of in a state of depression. I feel like you're ready, but a lot of you, it's like you still are guarded and you're worried. There's a lot of anxiety I'm getting in this reading. Worried about being hurt. You might have been hurt in the past, worrying about something. There's a lot of worry, and so staying guarded, staying to yourself, maybe not getting out there. Although I feel like you want to with this Three of Wands, or it's telling you, yeah, you're ready, get out there, but you're spending a lot of time in solitude. So, what can you do to focus on attracting the right relationships? So, with the Ace of Cups, there's new opportunities. Ace of Cups is a new opportunity specifically in love because it's emotions, it's waters, something that you may have. You may really feel infatuated about a person. There's opportunities for that. I feel like it's telling you to with the Ace of Cups, it's like healing, self love, get out of the worrying type of energy. That's a lot easier said than done. As someone who worries a lot myself, it's a lot easier said than done, but meditation, meditation is going to help you to calm your nerves, calm your mind from running around. A lot of you may have a lot of air in your chart, running around, thinking about something over and over again, worrying about the worst possible thing that can happen. Are there other people involved? Will they leave me for somebody else? Focus on healing yourself and self love in order to attract, that love into your life rather than attracting more worry, more anxiety. And then to take this literally, like maybe as far as where you may meet someone, possibly you meet someone at night. at a restaurant, but you're in this energy of illusion and fear, or somebody is, or some type of, you may, because you're in kind of a guarded energy, you may meet people who reflect that back. You know, our mind is powerful. I do believe that we create our reality, and we have control over that. And by being so guarded and being afraid to be open, being afraid to love, you're vulnerable. It says be open to love here with the Ace of Cups. That doesn't mean you won't ever get hurt, but you're either going to get out there and be open to love, or you're going to stay in solitude, and you're going to stay in worry, you're going to stay in loneliness, you're going to stay in fear. And I feel like with this Ace of Cups, it's saying open up. You're ready. Three of Wands, explore, get out there. Because staying in this guarded energy with this moon, it's like you're reflecting, your emotions are, you're calling in situations, people, places, and things to reflect that, to reflect your fears. And so possibly in the future, like in August or whatever, whenever this is for, I'd say like the next month or two, you're still in this energy, or you meet someone that matches that energy, that puts you in that energy, because you kind of, that's like your worst fear. It's like the Nine of Swords is like worrying and worrying, worrying, and then you create that problem because of the constant worrying, the constant insecurities or something, just the constant worrying. Tell me about the moon. Detachment, Jupiter, feminine, and then solid foundations. Yeah, I feel like especially masculine energy is very detached here in this moon, very in their own thoughts, very much in their own thoughts, going through their mind over and over and over again. I do feel like there's possibly a feminine on your mind for the masculines that you want to take action towards, but you're in worry. And then there's a feminine here who wants who is about forming structure and solid foundation. And there is an opportunity for that. I just feel like someone is, there's way too much being in your head and being fearful. I mean, if there's someone that you're thinking about, Taurus, reach out. What's the worst that can happen? Now, if you've reached out already and they weren't responsive, if you reach out after this reading and they're not responsive, then that's not your person. So that's about self-love and moving on and moving forward, still getting out of this Nine of Swords. But there is this energy of being just being too much in a state of anxiety. With the Three of Wands here, Jupiter, that is Jupiter energy. So again, it's saying you're ready. It's saying you're ready here to meet someone and to get out there, but open up. Don't be so cold and detached. This could be feminine also, but open up and not allow your worry and your fear to get the best of you and sabotage situations and connections. Why is Taurus? Tell me about. Actually, let me get a different deck. So I want to know about this new person that Taurus is going to meet. Nine of Swords. Tell me about this new person, please. Okay, so they're a male. This person could be slim. They might be a Capricorn. Family, toxic family, overly controlling, harsh criticism, physical or mental abuse. Some of you, again, like this could be a same-sex situation. The family has a serious issue with it, so this is something that's kept under wrap and kept hidden. That's for some of you. Others of you, you might be dealing with someone who is, or you meet someone who has a toxic family, and it's like they have a lot of depression. They may have issues that stem from childhood, and they may be in this depression energy. And because of that, when someone is in depression energy, and this looks like really bad depression here with the moon and the nine of swords, like someone's really going through it. It's either a new person, or it's a person you were dealing with, or it could even be you, Taurus. But this is really, really bad depression here, and I do feel like someone needs to get help. Like, seek help if you can, talk to friends, take action, and go towards talking to someone and not being so detached and cold. There is a possibility here too, with a feminine or for a feminine, to start to build structure, to start to build a solid foundation. But it is going to come once you start to open up and do some kind of meditations or self love affirmations, listening to affirmations at night. As someone who has been through depression myself, meditation helps me a lot. All I can do is tell you what has worked for me. It's done wonders. We have Capricorn energy, serious or stern. They may look very serious or stern, small to average built, hardworking, ambitious, quietly observing. They don't have a lot of friends or social bonds. They may have an issue with their family. Again, they may have an issue with their family. Someone here is slim. They could be slim. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be a Taurus like yourself, or a Libra. Sagittarius is strong here too. Earth sign energy, Virgo as well. Capricorn. What is going on with this? Why do we have this Nine of Swords in the moon? Why do we have this Nine of Swords in the moon? Wealthy man. Something ended. Something that could have been very prosperous, or not even financially prosperous, but I feel like something that maybe had the potential to be very long term or abundant came to some type of an end here, and someone's worried about it. Someone could also be worried about finances, but I don't see a lot of financial cards except for the Knight of Coins. So somebody really focusing on, some of you could be meeting someone who's really worried about money and finances. Someone may have passed away as well. Tell me about this moon. Privilege lady pathway. This is like the Empress card to me in this deck. It's a number 3. And then we have the feminine energy as well here. I feel like someone wants to go towards a feminine energy here, but they're not doing it. For the Taurus watching, you may, I know this is supposed to be I'm feeling like this is somebody you already know. Otherwise, you might meet someone who is still concerned about somebody else. But someone wants to go towards a feminine energy, but they're detached and they're not taking any action. And it's saying you're ready to take action here. Or maybe this is you, Taurus feminine, or it could be anybody. It's just like wanting to take action towards someone, but not doing it. Holding back, staying silent, staying quiet. Why do we have the Five of Blades? What is this Five of Blades about? Five of Blades, I just saw the Leo card in reverse, which is the Strength card. So that kind of makes me think, where did this argument, why is there this hostility between each other? And it could be, I don't know if some of you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with someone, or you dealt with someone, or this person that you're meeting has Leo in their chart, but it's like having a hard time controlling your temper. So someone here or someone in the situation may have a temper. And when they get a temper, instead of tempering their temper, they lash out. They throw a fit, whether they say things that they shouldn't have said and they later regret, or they like physically throw a temper. I don't know, but I'm feeling like this Five of Blades is from someone who throws tempers, has a bad temper, has a hard time controlling their temper. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Leo card also could be Sagittarius. Sagittarius or Leo Aries. But yeah, with the Strength card coming out in reversed, someone has a hard time controlling their temper. So with the Six of Swords at the bottom, it's like needing to learn your lessons from possibly going off on people or going off on this person, either you, them, or this could be happening in the future, and knowing how to talk about a situation, knowing how to tame yourself. Because that's going to cause not knowing how to talk to people, not knowing how to tame yourself, not knowing how to control your temper is going to cause some type of separation, detachment. It's going to cause problems. The moon can also talk about not seeing something, not attuning to your intuition and not paying attention to something. Something is not being seen here by you, Taurus. I feel like you're not seeing something right. Um, you're not seeing an open door or a pathway to something when it's there. It's there. Trust your intuition again. The advice card here, or what you can do, is the Ace of Cups. This looks really like the most positive card here. Along with the Three of Wands, you are ready. Ace of Cups. I would say really just meditate on what it is that you want, on bringing in new love. We have the Lovers, could be a Gemini, and the Four of Air. So yeah, unrequited situation. Four of Air, taking a break or a split or a separation. But it doesn't have to be unrequited. It could be intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions. And the Four of Air talks about time to rest or take action, allow more time before making a decision, and meditation brings answers. So I feel like there is a situation, and the only reason why it would be an unrequited situation is because someone is not going to want to deal with the Queen of Wands temper and drama antics. And someone's going to want to get away from that. And then you're going to be feeling lonely, stuck, or this could be you doing that to someone, whatever the case is. I'm just reading what the cards are saying to me. And someone's not going to want to deal with the Queen of Wands temper. So for some of you, you're meditating on whether you want to reach back out to this Queen of Wands. So it's saying to meditate on it and allow more time before making a decision. Think about what it is that you want. Others of you may have been this Queen of Wands, or you're going to be this Queen of Wands. If this is a new situation coming up, meditate and control your temper. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you stay blessed and you're having a fantastic weekend or week, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.